Hi everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect Your Angels, and I'm back doing this video series about crystals. So I've done a quick one already about the main, what I consider to be the three main crystals that you would want to work with when you're just starting out with crystals. And that one was about rose quartz, clear quartz, and amethyst. And one of the other questions I get asked a lot about is what crystals can you use to help against negativity? Because let's face it, we encounter that quite a bit these days, and especially if you work, because in basically any work environment, there's always some kind of negative energy flying around there. And the thing with negative energy is that when you feel negative, you're going to draw more negativity to you. And if you are around other people who are negative, it really impacts your own energy. So it's kind of this vicious cycle. If you're around it, it's going to attach to you. If you feel it, you're going to just draw more of it back to you, and just keeps going and keeps going. So in here I have just a few stones that I like to work with to help against negativity. So first off, we have amber. Amber is actually not a stone, it is fossilized resin or tree sap. So this is a piece of amber here. It comes in different colors, but mostly it's an orange, or it can be even a yellow tone, a creamy yellow. And it feels almost like plastic, you know, it's like, feels like play jewelry, right? When you see it, but it is quite precious. It comes only from certain places in the world, mostly in the Baltic states, between like Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania, in that area, in that region, Poland I believe as well, but that's the source for most of the amber that you can find. And so amber is a good one to have. You can wear it, as I have here in jewelry. It is made into quite a bit of jewelry. I've got lots of amber bracelets and pendants and rings and earrings and all kinds of things like that. And amber is pretty readily available all over the place. It's not necessarily cheap, but you know, if you like it and you invest in a nice piece of jewelry, you can wear it all the time. So amber is really great to work with when you are trying to keep negativity at bay. Now the other one that I love is black tourmaline. And tourmaline is also often called schorl, S-C-H-O-R-L. So, or no, sorry, it's schist. It's known as schist, but this is black tourmaline here, and this is a big piece of raw black tourmaline. Okay, you can find them in, you know, little polished tumbled stones and things like that, so you don't necessarily have to have something as big as this, but this is a big piece that I like to work with. I call her Black Beauty, and it's just really cool. So as you can see, the way it kind of grows is in these sort of striated, this pattern here, these sort of long, it almost looks like wood, right? So black tourmaline is what I consider to be a must. So if you work in a work environment and there's just, it's so heavy and dense with negative energy there, I encourage you to keep some black tourmaline around your workstation, in your pocket, or to even wear it as jewelry if you can. Combined with that, another great one is hematite. And hematite is another black stone. There goes a piece of it. The thing that's cool about this, and you may have seen this in some of my other videos, is that it's actually magnetic. Okay, so these pieces are kind of all stuck together. They're magnified and magnetic to each other. So you don't necessarily need to have, you know, this amount, right? But it's kind of fun to play with. My kids actually like to play with this stuff. So it's, again, it's a black, kind of looks like a metallic, shiny stone, and these ones are polished, and it's really great for keeping that negative energy at bay. Okay, so that's hematite. Okay, that again is pretty easy to find. Another one, what I consider to be a must-have, is smoky quartz, and this one here is actually a cut and polished smoky quartz, but again, you can find them in small little tumbled stones. You don't necessarily need to have a big piece, right? Some people have those little, it's a little rock cage that you can wear on a necklace, and it opens up and you can put little stones in and you can change them out. So sometimes, you know, if people know they have to go to a negative place, they put in a little piece of smoky quartz and wear that around during the day. So, but this is the one that I really like this piece. It's quite special to me, but you can find smoky quartz as raw or polished or cut and polished like this. It's pretty easy to find. Another cool one in the quartz family is the Retilated Quartz, and that looks like this. So it has, I'll hold it up a little bit closer to the camera. You can see it looks like white quartz with little pieces of stuff inside of it, right? So that is kind of a fun one that you can work with as well. And that's actually the pieces that are in here, pieces of this. Okay, so that's what's in there. And so it's kind of a combination of that with the white quartz. So white quartz really is good for everything. So that's even something else that you could use. Sorry, I keep saying white quartz, I mean clear quartz. Clear quartz is kind of a, good for everything stone. So that's a good one that you can use. Another really cool one that I like, this is a piece of Aquaphor. And it is super duper, I'll put it in the palm of my hand, super duper sparkly. It is awesome. And this one is expensive. These are a little bit more on the pricey side because they're actually infused with gold, and they're kind of man-made, these ones. This isn't a natural found stone, but it is still very powerful and great to keep negativity away from you. And not only that, it's really, really pretty to look at. So I like working with my Aquaphor. A couple of other ones are Tiger's Eye. This is a very small piece here. I'll put that in the palm of my hand. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a brownish golden colored stone. There you go. You can see it a little bit better there. This is just a polished piece, a little sort of tumbled stone that you can find easily. Again, that's a little tiny one that you could carry in your pocket if you wanted to. So that one's great. And then there's Crocodile. I always hope I'm saying that right, which is kind of this really neat bluey green teal colored one. I'll kind of hold that up, maybe if I do it like that, you can see it a little better, the different colors in it. But it's actually good to transmute negative energy into welcoming energy, right? So it kind of takes in the yucky stuff and transmutes it and gives you back the nice stuff. And of course, again, why I recommended this as one of the top 3, you can always have a piece of rose quartz around you. This is a really big one, but you can have smaller pieces because that just brings in love energy, right? And that's kind of the opposite of the negativity. You want to get rid of the negativity, you want to bring in more of the love energy, and that's what a rose quartz does for you. So whether you have a big, huge, honking piece like this, or a small one, or maybe a little bracelet that you like to wear, or whatever, that's a really great stone to work with as well. So those are just a few examples of some of the ones that you can use to help keep that negativity at bay, because again, you don't want it sticking to you and then you feeling down, and then that just means you attract more reasons to feel negative or down. So we don't want that. We want to keep that stuff away as much as possible. So I'm going to be doing another video about stones specifically for psychic protection, because sometimes people feel, they even work with these to keep the negativity away, but they still feel sometimes that they're picking up not so great energy that could be directed at them from other people or whatever. So we'll talk about some of the great stones that we can use to help with that. So stay tuned. I will get that out to you guys as soon as I can. In the meantime, enjoy these ones and feel free to comment. I would love to hear how you like these videos. If there's something else you want to learn more about, definitely send me a comment. You can post here on YouTube, or you can send me an email at spiritualmailman@connecttoyourangels.com. Just remember the 2 is the numeral 2 instead of the word 2. All right, so take care until next time. We'll see you soon. Bye.